Hey, welcome to World Code Updates. Subscribe and press the bell icon for more updates. The world was taken aback by an unexpected headline. Yanis Varoufakis reveals why the Philippines is the wealthiest nation in Asia. This revelation sent shockwaves across the globe. It challenged everything we thought we knew about global wealth, shaking the very foundations of our understanding. Varoufakis wasn't merely talking about GDP or stock markets, he was pointing to something much deeper, something more profound. He urged us to look beyond mere statistics and see the Philippines' true, often overlooked riches that lie beneath the surface. For decades, the country has been seen through the lens of hardship and instability, overshadowing its true potential. But what if that narrative is incomplete, missing crucial elements of the story? The Philippines, he argued, possesses immense, untapped potential, wealth that can't be measured in dollars alone, but in its natural beauty and cultural richness. The reaction was immediate. Skepticism, curiosity, and a surge of national debate erupted across the nation. Filipinos questioned and celebrated this new perspective, sparking a vital conversation about what prosperity really means for their future. This story isn't about sudden riches or overnight success, but a deeper journey. It's about identity, resilience, and the challenge of turning potential into real prosperity, a journey of transformation. We'll explore the foundations of this hidden wealth, from abundant natural resources to the indomitable spirit of the people, and we'll confront the hard questions. If the wealth is so great, why does poverty persist? What stands in the way of progress? This is the story of a nation ready to redefine what it means to be truly rich, embracing a new era of understanding and growth. What makes a country truly wealthy? Is it just the numbers on a balance sheet? Or is there something deeper that defines a nation's prosperity? For too long, we've relied on GDP, a single number that misses the bigger picture and overlooks what really matters to people's lives. True wealth isn't just economic output, it's clean air, thriving ecosystems, and a vibrant culture that brings people together and gives life meaning. The Philippines challenges us to look beyond financial reports and see the richness in its landscapes, its traditions, and the strength of its communities. From the ancient rice terraces of Banao to the warmth and hospitality of its people, the nation's assets are living, breathing, and enduring, passed down through generations. This isn't just idealism, it's essential for real progress. Investing in people and nature is the foundation for a sustainable future. Liquidating natural resources for quick profit isn't wealth. It's mortgaging the future and sacrificing what can never be replaced. Preserving culture and environment is as vital as growing the economy. These are the roots that support lasting prosperity. Real prosperity is holistic. Healthy people, strong communities, and a thriving environment, all working together in harmony. The Philippines holds all these forms of capital in abundance, from its natural wonders to its creative and resilient people. When we call it wealthy, we're recognizing its biodiversity, its culture, and the resilience of its people in the face of challenges. Its greatest exports aren't just goods, they're the values, skills, and spirit that Filipinos share worldwide, making a difference wherever they go. This shift in perspective is crucial. It changes how we measure success and what we choose to protect and nurture. It lets us see the Philippines not as a problem, but as a powerhouse of potential, innovation, and hope for the future. The first step to unlocking that potential is seeing the nation's true wealth and valuing it in all its forms. The Philippines is a natural wonder, over 7,600 islands, each rich in life and resources. It sits at the heart of the Coral Triangle, home to unmatched marine biodiversity. Its rainforests shelter rare species like the Philippine eagle and act as the nation's lungs. Beneath the surface lie vast mineral reserves, gold, copper, nickel, among the world's largest. Fertile volcanic soil and a tropical climate make it a food basket, from mangoes to coconuts. The rice terraces are a testament to centuries of sustainable farming. With wise management, these resources could secure food and prosperity for generations. Nature has provided the capital, the challenge is stewardship. The question isn't if the wealth exists, it's how it's managed. The Philippines' natural endowment is the foundation for a sustainable, prosperous future. Here's the paradox. A nation rich in resources, yet millions live in poverty. Why? Centuries of resource extraction by colonizers and elites have drained wealth from the many to the few. Profits from mining and agriculture rarely reach local communities, leaving poverty and environmental damage behind. This cycle forces people into unsustainable practices just to survive, further degrading their own future. Economic growth is often concentrated in cities, leaving rural areas behind. Inequality isn't just economic, it's a social and moral crisis. The abundance is real, but for many, it remains out of reach. The challenge is to unlock this wealth for everyone, not just a privileged few. Breaking the cycle of poverty amidst plenty is the nation's central task. The barriers to prosperity in the Philippines are man-made. Corruption diverts public funds, eroding trust and starving essential services. Poor infrastructure isolates communities, raising costs and limiting opportunity. Weak institutions create uncertainty, discouraging investment and innovation. A culture of patronage and political dynasties concentrates power, stifling new ideas and leaders. These systems keep the nation's wealth locked away, but because they're man-made, they can be dismantled. Strong, transparent institutions and modern infrastructure are the keys to unlocking growth. Breaking the cycle of patronage opens the door to real competition and progress. The Philippines' greatest obstacles are not fate, they're choices. And, with collective will, they can be changed. The walls that hold back prosperity can be torn down. The Philippines' challenges are daunting, but not insurmountable. The solution lies in collective action. Government, business, and citizens working together. The government must lead with integrity, crack down on corruption, and invest in infrastructure. Transparent institutions and fair justice are non-negotiable. The private sector must prioritize inclusive growth, invest in communities, and protect the environment. Corporate responsibility should be at the heart of every business. Most importantly, the people must demand accountability and participate in building a just society. Change starts at the grassroots with a refusal to tolerate corruption and a commitment to shared progress. When all sectors pull together, the barriers to prosperity begin to crumble. The future depends on unity and shared vision. Together, the nation can unlock its true wealth. The Philippines' greatest wealth isn't in its land or seas, it's in its people. The Filipino spirit, shaped by adversity, is defined by resilience and hope. Bayanihan, the tradition of community support, embodies collective strength. Creativity, hospitality, and warmth are woven into daily life, enriching the nation's culture. The Filipino diaspora spreads this spirit worldwide, building a reputation for hard work and compassion. Remittances matter, but the real value is the global network and goodwill Filipinos create. This intangible wealth, resilience, creativity, unity, is the engine of transformation. It's a renewable resource, growing stronger with every challenge. Recognizing and nurturing this human capital is essential for progress. The true treasure of the Philippines is, and always will be, its people. To build a prosperous future, the Philippines must confront corruption and inequality, two forces that feed off each other. Corruption diverts resources from those who need them most, deepening poverty and limiting opportunity. It creates a system where connections matter more than merit, widening the gap between rich and poor. Inequality isn't just about money, it's about access to education, healthcare, and hope. Globalization can worsen these divides if not managed wisely. The nation must ensure that growth benefits all, not just a select few. Overcoming these giants requires more than new laws. It demands cultural change and political courage. Leaders must prosecute corruption, and citizens must demand transparency. Building an equitable society is the defining challenge of this generation. The fight against corruption and inequality is a fight for the nation's soul. Only by facing these issues head-on can the Philippines realize its true potential. The Philippines' story doesn't have to be one of poverty amidst plenty. Instead, it can be a story of hope, progress, and shared prosperity, where every Filipino has the opportunity to thrive. The nation's potential is real. Now it's time to cultivate it, nurturing every seed of talent and innovation that exists across the islands. This means shifting from a mindset of scarcity to one of abundance and stewardship, where resources are managed wisely and opportunities are created for all. Filipinos must see themselves as caretakers of a wealthy nation, responsible for protecting and sharing its riches, not just for today, but for generations to come. Justice, integrity, and the rule of law must guide every decision, ensuring fairness and trust in every institution. Investing in every child's health and education is investing in the nation's future, unlocking the potential of the next generation of leaders, thinkers, and innovators. Nation building is everyone's task. Leaders, businesses, and citizens alike must work hand in hand, each playing a vital role in shaping a better tomorrow. The journey won't be easy, but the Filipino spirit is resilient, fueled by determination, courage, and an unwavering sense of hope. Bayanihan, collective action, can overcome any obstacle, reminding us that together, no challenge is insurmountable. The vision is clear, a Philippines that is prosperous, sustainable, just, and vibrant, where culture and progress go hand in hand. Leaders must govern with integrity, businesses must invest in people. Every Filipino must believe in and protect the nation's wealth. The future is unwritten, waiting for us to shape it with our choices and actions. With unity and courage, the Philippines can claim its destiny, standing tall among the nations of the world. The time to build a truly wealthy nation is now. Let us rise together and forge a future filled with promise and possibility.